So off we go then. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
No, that was never going to make it. No, it's come to nothing. Marquinhos. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gattuso. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi. Played into space. Marquinhos cuts it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's an imaginative pass. Well played. That
How are you?
Snuffed out the danger. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy.
Nice.
That's a cute
India
ball.
is best.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, there's the clearance. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gerrard. Good, strong midfield running here. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Tries to pass it through. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And they win it back again. Has a look and place it forward. Roberto Carlos. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And this is Pele. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice looking ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Messi. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Inter Milan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Can he get it through? He's through here. Now, can he... Shot goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries from distance. And it's Conte. Aubameyang gets into some space. Cannavaro. Messi. Red Star finding their passes. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Conte. And that's another good win of the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Red Star upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And this is Zico. And this is Pele. Pele! Oh, it's coming in. Oh, what has happened here? Beckenbauer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
I got today Epic Gattuso. Good game.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly...
Big chance! There it is! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf gets flagged offside.
He was doing celebration to me, so I returned to him.
Red Star are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Zico. Now it's Pele. Conte. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Red Star clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Red Star can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Gérard. À leur place, le numéro 11, Lukaku, le numéro 22.
And it's Gattuso. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Decent chance!
Oh,
And that would have won
very
it.
lucky.
Van Basten has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, that's neat. Zico, good read, needed to be. Now it's Van Basten. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here. Marquinhos makes the interception. And here's Lukaku. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. This looks promising. He's away. There. And the shot! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the...
And we're done. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Probing pass. Kupchu. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Gattuso. Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff. Van Basten, and a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the short one. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. This ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Estrella de Amadora clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Lewandowski. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi, a lovely bit of skill. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's come to nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. And here's Cruyff. Now there's a chance to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Shoots! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Chance! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Yeah.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This looks promising. There's the shot! Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Chips it through. Cruyff is on his own. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Taken back almost at once. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great vision. That has been cut short. Keeper's got good distance on that. Can he get on the end of this? Odo cuts it out, and it's Aubameyang. Now that looks a decent ball, but that has not gone well. Gattuso, who's set up one goal so far. Beckham, nicely spread. Looking to go deep. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Messi. Kukçu. Otto gets across to intercept that. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio,
And we're underway again.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Van Basten. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Neymar skims one in. Eder Militao is there to clear. He gets big! And he's had it nicked away. And it's Conte. And he's cut it out. Kukçu. Azar. And he was quick to react. Abiati chooses to deal with it himself. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Threads one in. Oh, that's clever. And a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme... And a chance! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Cleared away. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bullish header in for the pieces! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has two. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cruyff. He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 24.
Time for a change in personnel. Inter Milan take the lead.
Il numero 3.
And that has left him in a heap. Hazard.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Played into the middle. Punched away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So, third corner of the game.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space. Dink through. He's in a great position here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Messi is standing over this one. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Messi! Just off target. That's a cute ball. Beckham. I think we're just about done here. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Beckham.
Inter nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Good take and... Mbappe! decisive strike. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
He says also
2 up
that
and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nice interception. His positioning is spot on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work.
Hey, Mari,
He nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Now it's Hazard. He's looking wide. Serginho's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Skims. Can he finish? And he's done it!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Mbappe! In he goes again, and he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Besiktas go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Hazard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better possibly.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. Punched away. And that's aimed in. He's got all. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Messi clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass, and it's Hazard. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defence
sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
On the through ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Now it's Haaland. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. This might spell decent chance! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he's had it nicked away. The final seconds now. Now it's Hazard. It's Alonso! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 44, Oddo, viene sostituito.
That gets things going for the second half. Mbappe. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro. Out to the left it goes. Serginho charging forward down that flank. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Beckham goes short. Hazard! And again! Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Hazard. It's a little off target. Van Basten. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Roberto Carlos is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, that is a... He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... Could be danger here! And he's in on goal! And a shot! Goal! Besiktas! Back where they want to be! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that was vital. And he thumps it clear.
That was a mistake.
Messi wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pedri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for a shot! He scores! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 5,
We
numero
have got
23.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 9.
So all square and not for the first time.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Cambio di giocatori.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Messi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Kimmich. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to
Ci saranno
compromise.
3 minuti di recupero.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Pedri, and that's gone loose. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Hazard. He's got away. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's in on goal. That is a brilliant interception. That's a cute ball. Messi looking to get on the end of this. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Griezmann. Luis Suarez. Aviati claims comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Cruyff. Header! Just off target.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ah, he's given it away. Davids looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hazard tries to play it through. Cruyff. Real chance! Del Piero. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Wolfsburg with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And again! Terrific save by Abiati! Wolfsburg have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Maldini. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Wolfsburg looking to pass their way through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham goes short. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rui Costa. Great vision. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's being shifted off it. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Griezmann. Marquinhos. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
There will be 3 minutes.
Del Piero, and he's running through, goes for a shot! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Del Piero, and he cuts out the supply. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Griezmann. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten. Davids. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a searching pass. Griezmann gets into a good position. He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Picks out, shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game, The keeper beats it away. Now this could be a chance. Well, somewhat off target. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Passes short. Big chance! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. They're up to 5 corners now. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a good foot in there, and it's Van Basten. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Platini. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Del Piero. Number 11.
And this is Pushka! Pushka!
Number 77.
Oh, it's come loose!
Number 18.
And they've got a throw.
Griezmann. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Mbappe.
Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see the
Cruyff! Goal! Inter! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hullet. And this is Hullet. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Big header! should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Puskas! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance to oh, smashing header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Five minutes left on the clock. Can he get it through?
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's picked his way through. Delivers with whip. That's an excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Puskas shapes to shoot! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now...
And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And it's Van Basten. Cruyff tries to... and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That's really well cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Cruyff. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Aubameyang. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Gattuso. And it's Cruyff. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Always onto this. And this is Raul. Vinicius Jr. That has been cut short. And this is Raul. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he welcomes it in. He's found the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Now it's Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Raul. Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Van Basten. Cruyff, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is a great pick out. Oh, good ball! Luis Skelly. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Messi. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Van Dijk. Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Might be danger here. Van Dijk gets it clear. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. Messi has it out wide and in space. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Gattuso out to the right. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Could be danger here. Drives it in. It's a mighty effort. Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
17.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 10.
So that's two now without reply.
El dorsal 14.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
El dorsal 13.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
El dorsal 18.
Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space. Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, and that